My favorite part of going to Guatemala was, it's hard actually.
I was on the VBS team where in the mornings we would just go to the church and we would help set up the games, and we had like little skits that we would do, so we would like rehearse those.
It was very hot there.
We did a lot of like helping in the kitchen and chopping up vegetables and things.
The houses were so different.
I was part of the construction group, and we actually built a cinder block house. We started on Monday, and we actually dedicated it on Friday. And the family were able to move into it in about a week or two after we left.
They didn't have that many toys.
I was in the VBS group and I was helping out with the kids. I would like help out with crafts and games. Me and Emily and Addie, we wrote letters on like maybe like 500 beads for crafts. It was a lot of work, but it was really fun.
I liked to do the construction site. It was like a 2-room house with only one bunk bed and one other small bed. We were building it for somebody because they had a house made out of like bark.
We did so many things. We helped prepare the meals. We washed windows one of the days. We moved bunk beds. We did home visits.
The opportunity to go with my family was one of the big reasons that I wanted to go in the first place. And I know personally when I've gotten to serve, especially in a different culture, it's grown me a ton. It's matured me a lot. So getting to go with my wife and my kids, that was really special. But really just to spend a week serving with our family, we grew so much more close-knit. We had more fun. We grew closer together. We learned about God more ourselves, and we got to share and see the fruit of the kingdom as a family. It's just priceless.
I think the part that stood out to me the most was praying over the parents of the children that received the bunk beds. They said, they're like, oh, does anyone want to pray or anything? I volunteered to pray. And I just like could totally feel like the Lord moving through me, and I could tell the words I was saying was not my words, it was his words. And it was just like so cool to the fact that I was so open enough to be able to allow that to happen and to hear him, that the parents were crying and like they were just completely moving. Like the whole entire like area was just moved, and after that prayer, like we all were just like, whoa, like we could feel God moving. And just seeing all the kids, like their priceless smiles, like it wasn't something like in a commercial today where like, oh, here's a Happy Meal, and they're like, yay, I'm so happy. Like this is like an actual like life-moving thing that no one else can like make up. Like this is actually genuine. And so seeing us and just knowing that like we have such an amazing church and amazing people here, to be able to be willing and not forced to, like willing to give up their money so that kids can have a bed and just sleep there like for so many nights, that's insane.
The pastor there had a ukulele, and that was pretty much what was being played. And it's just like he had put some time in with these kids. And I'll never forget the one kid, I don't have his name, but he was in the front row. And he was 200% into worship. And he was dancing and and it's like, he's gonna be a great warrior for God when he grows up. You can tell his heart is all in for God. And probably the most touching thing on the trip was he had told the kids to come out as they were singing, and they came around to each one of us and actually like laid hands on us and kept singing at the same time. And it was an experience to have somebody that was so young and kind of like so innocent in God, being able to actually like change my heart a lot.